because he has 2 stories and he has back issues, but he owes $180,000 on his home, and he's got the 2.5%, 3% interest rate. So what's the workaround on that? If you were to
Wow.
move to a home, a single story that's comparable in comfort and amenities, might have a mortgage, but he'd be paying the higher interest rate. And I guess he could pay extra to lower principal. I don't know. What is the
Yeah, that's just how bad you want to do it, you know?
mm-hmm.
'Cause if you really, I mean, so when I'm helping people make that decision, I say, okay, you have to actually imagine that you've done that. You've done that. You've
Mm-hmm.
made this. You've sold the home. You have the same tax base, but you have this huge payment. But now you also have this huge, windfall of money that you had um, after you pay taxes and everything. And I'm not an accountant, not giving tax advice here, but if they're single, they only exclude $250,000 of the gain. If they're married, they're excluding five hundred
Right.
thousand dollars of the gain.
Mm-hmm.
So then you look at it and you say, well, okay, what is my bottom line? So, and I love this because I know you do this with each of your clients. You sit down and you say, like, let's go there. Let's look at these numbers. Assuming after you get this information from your tax, you walk away with, say, $1 million gain, um,
Mm-hmm.
and you exclude, 500 so you're paying tax on it. So now you've got, call it 750, and you're into this house that you paid, you know, call it 1.2 for,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're carrying this mortgage. So you're looking at it like, okay, well, now where are you at? You have this big bunch of money. You have a big bunch of money, and now you have this new mortgage payment. But it's at least the property taxes aren't going to kill you. That's
Mm-hmm.
the benefit. Where are you at with that?